It's Stephen Lower time all the time. Okay, we're getting into this one, we're getting into the nitty gritty here. You know, our motivation for this has been the greatness himself and Jaleel White. People, what he's saying.
You know, for TV's sake, yeah, Steve married Laura, but I prefer to know that Laura married Stefan. once the camera stop rolling.
But yes, as much as I respect and admire Jaleel White, I have to disagree. Let's get in this thing.
Hello, Laura Lee. Well, sir, ma'am, an era has finally come to an end. Laura broke up with me.
So we got to go here so we can get some context as to what's going on. You know, the conspiring that we may or may not see Myra and Stefan do. But this is why it's happening.
You're kidding.
The way I dress, the way I act, she says she doesn't even recognize me anymore.
Well, Steve, it's true. You are changing. But if you ask me, I think it's for the better.
What?
I was going to break up with Myra tonight.
You were? Why?
Because I wanted to hack a clear path. I'm drunk on you, baby.
I'm not going to
I always have been.
always have. So this is why we're looking at this, right? Because, okay, we'll just let it play. We'll let it play.
What am I going to do with you, Steve Urkel?
Just love me, Laura. Love me like I love you.
Steve already know what's up.
Come here.
Today it was Dame time. Today is Myra time. Look, Myra, your time is up, girl. It's up.
Could you betray me like this?
It's done. It's over, Myra.
Betray you?
It's over.
2 hours ago, you broke up with me. Why, you tossed me aside like a smelly gym sock. Oh, fish sticks. I wasn't dumping you. That was a carefully orchestrated charade designed to drive you back into my arms. Laura, the reason why I took that long walk is because there's something that's been gnawing at my belly, and I think we need to talk about it.
Well, what is it, Steve?
So we just want to, come back. I guess, we know it's Stefan and Laura, though it's really Steve and Laura all day, every day. But just seeing here, just how easy Steve is saying, hey, something's bothering me. Laura, I want to talk to you about it. And what do you see happening? Versus what you see Stefan doing. Okay.
Well, ever since you professed your romantic feelings for me, I feel like I'm caught in this weird, wacky love triangle.
Steve, I have feelings for you and Stefan, and I'm doing my best to work them out. Well, here's a fresh thought. Why don't you ask me out?
You're right. I've been so shocked and amazed that you're no longer repulsed by me that I've completely neglected to ask you out.
You can ask me out, and Steve don't realize he in the driver's seat. He in the driver's seat right now. He just don't realize it.
Well, in that case, Laura Lee,
Yes, Steve.
would you go out with me this Friday night?
Sorry, I'm busy.
Oh,
Walk right into that.
yeah. Why she do you like that?
But I'm free Saturday night.
Oh, there she go.
Hallelujah! It's finally frozen over, yeah?
Steven, you know what else? Saturday night is a better night than Friday night, huh? You got the better night, Steve, huh? Steve.
Oh.
Ooh. Ah.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, hey, my lovely. And what lucky store had the pleasure of your company today?
Spoon.
Ooh.
I bought a new dress for our date tomorrow night.
Oh, really? Can I see?
Oh.
No, Steve, you gotta wait now. Look, the eagerness. She looks, I love Laura went and bought her a new dress. Come on, Laura, come through.
Oh, I want it to be a surprise. You see the dress and you pick me up.
I have taken the liberty of compiling a list of 74 things we can do after dinner. I have written every possible thing 2 people can do on a date.
Have that on the list,
Well,
Steve?
we could go for a nice walk.
76.
Steve, how do you not?
Well, we could find someplace quiet and sit and talk.
How do you come up with this stuff?
Steve, because we the women, okay? We the women. But my question is, why don't you have the basic things on your list? Lord, this is going to be an adventure dating Steve. And adventure.
You and I are a lot alike. We're both gorgeous. And we're in love with fabulous people.
So?
So, those two fabulous people are going out this Saturday night with each other.
Steve?
You got it, baby.
And my Laura.
She won't be your Laura this Saturday night.
She already isn't your Lord, Stefan. You ain't married to her, boy.
Okay, we gotta do something.
Here's a thought. You and I can prevent this tragedy.
How?
You're taking Laura out the night before, right?
Right?
All you have to do is make sure Laura arrives home at exactly 10:45.
Well, what's gonna happen at 10:45?
Don't you worry your pretty little head about that, model boy.
Like, this is, out of all the people on planet Earth, this is not who you conspire with. Like, and Stefan doesn't know that because he doesn't know Laura.
The natural order of the universe will be restored.
And Laura will be mine?
Forever. Do we have a deal?
I don't know, Myra. I feel like I'm making a deal with the devil.
Stefan, go with that feeling. Go with that feeling, Stefan.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh no. Look at Myra. Look what Myra doing with Steve. She bringing out the poker. You know Steve loves the poker. So you see what Myra's doing here. She's going to get in all of Steve's favorite things at one time, and it's becoming too much for him.
Open the hanger. Here comes the cheese flame.
Myra's setting him up. She's setting him up. Uh-oh. Stefan, you're a part of it.
Steve. Oh my. This is what it looks like.
This is what I'm saying once again. Look at how far. I cannot believe that people really think that Stefan's supposed to be with Laura and Myra's supposed to be with Steve. About it, Myra is Laura's biggest enemy. So what Stefan just did was help Myra hurt Laura, the woman that he claims he loves. Okay. Look, yeah.
How does he do it? He sends people into your life. And when the devil wants to distract you or destroy you, how does he do it? He sends people into your life. So if people come into our life are either a blessing or a curse, it's up to us to be able to decipher, is this relationship going to benefit me and push me towards what God has for me? Or is this relationship going to subtract from me and take away from what God has for me?
Awkward. It's awkward.
Oh, hey, Steve.
Hi. Jeez, well, I just lost all control. I went totally hormonal.
I just want to point this out again, because first of all, let's see if Myra and Stefan's plan worked. But also, what is the difference you see here? Steve and Laura talking out this very awkward situation.
Myra, I felt a little jealous.
What? What?
For a moment, I was afraid that you had gone back to Myra forever. And it made me realize that I wanted to give our relationship a chance.
Ooh.
No. So you're saying you'll still go out with me?
You bet.
Learn this. You cannot thwart the plans of the Lord. You will fail every time. You may be able to delay it, but I tell people this all the time, like, stay out of God's way, because not only will you delay it, when he comes back, he's going to come back with double. So, Myra and Stefan, they lost. They're catching L's. You can't stop destiny.
Laura? I love you.
Steve,
Oh?
I love you too.
okay. I'm not gonna get emotional every single time, but I'm just pointing this out just to kind of see the trajectory that Steve and Laura are going, and then what Stefan starts doing.
Darius, what is a soulmate? I'm glad you asked me that. But a soulmate, watch this, is a God-ordained pick. Wait a minute. This is important because it is a God-ordained pick for my life that's suitable for my soul and necessary for my assignment.
Mr. Winslow, I, Stephen Q. Urkel, hereby officially and respectfully request permission to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Agreed to marry you?
Oh, no, not yet. I just wanted your blessing before I asked her.
See, why am I showing this? Because it's about Stefan and Laura. This right here. Steve, what did he just say? Oh, no, I haven't asked her yet. I wanted your blessing before I asked her. I bet you Stefan didn't come back and talk to... And that's why Carl just assumed that. Oh, she agreed to marry you? Because that's what Stefan did. But Steve, he's a gentleman. He's...
Ask away!
Oh, thank you. Did you really ask her?
Yes, okay, let me go.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you can.
What's my favorite nickname for you?
Princess.
I don't remember that, him calling her a princess on a regular basis. Maybe it's just me. Okay.
That's right. And you've always been my princess, ever since the night I gave you this.
My glass slipper.
You remember that night at Disney World when you were my Cinderella and I was your Prince Charming?
I'll never forget it.
They're making us relive this.
Oh, princess, my princess.
Oh, so that's when he calls her princess. I'm thinking that's the only time, though. But I'm thinking. I don't know.
Could this be yours?
Oh, gosh.
The rain
They're really making us relive this.
and the wind that flowers my soul. I love you more than life itself.
Try not to laugh.
Will you marry me?
I don't know why this is so... I'm sorry. I don't know why this is so funny to me. It's like, he's always so deep with stuff, but he really doesn't say that much. Anyway.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. And the world cheers!
We were too young to rush into marriage, so we decided to wait.
You think?
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait any longer, Laura. I love you more now than I did then.
Now, I just want people to know you do know why he's proposing, right? In fact, if you watch the whole thing, because we can't put the whole thing on here, Laura's been dating Steve. She has not been dating Stefan. Stefan just not popped up, but is popping up with this. They have not actually been dating. So why do you think he's proposing? I told you, Stefan, when he feels like he's losing Laura, he does some major, huge gesture that is just always over the top.
Will you marry me?
Oh my God! Look at this! Oh my God! It's rain! Oh my God!
Right. That's us.
Well,
Oh, you want to answer now?
well, that's usually how it works.
It is how it works.
And you need some time to think about it.
Yes.
I will get us something to drink. And when I come back, we'll toast our engagement.
Okay. So I think this is some of why Stefan doesn't sit down and talk to Laura, because by the looks of it, he's not a good listener. Like, he just will toast our engagement. Like, Stefan, she just said she needed time to think. This is the problem, guys. This is the problem. He has wrong motives. He's trying to beat Steve to it.
A dozen roses for the world's most beautiful woman.
Oh, gosh.
Steve, they're beautiful. Why so many? What the heck are you wearing?
Look what Steve already did. Look at the difference already. Stefan came and he's trying to take her down memory lane, and then gives her a ring. Look what Steve got roses all in the living room. Come on now.
Why, don't these clothes ring a bell?
No, but I'm afraid you lost your clinger.
Remember? We remember.
Oh, now I remember.
Look at this. Look at him. Look. Come on, man. I'm just saying, this is also why it always got to be Steve and Laura. Look at their babies here. Look at this.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Setting the mood, my darling. For 2 wonderful weeks, you and I have pretended to be man and wife.
Uh-huh.
And now, on this, our last night, we can make each other's dreams come true. With a kiss.
Steve always trying to get a kiss.
Did you eat that moldy cheese?
Laura's telling Steve, your breath hot. Your breath is hot. Okay, Steve, back up.
Don't hold back. Let yourself go. Do what you feel.
Lay it on top of her. Talk about.
I felt the earth move. Otter has frightened me.
You really just got, I'm trying to tell you, man, you just really have to give it up to these two, man. This is season 2. Steve is showing Laura the realisticness of relationships, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, look, they're not on the same page right now. And what did Stefan sell Laura? A fantasy, right? Okay.
Okay, it won't happen again. I'm prepared to wait forever if need be. In the meantime, you'll accept this small gift as a little memento of our 2 glorious weeks together.
He already given her rings. Come on, Steve. Come on.
Steve, this is really beautiful.
1/3 carat diamond with 1/10 the sparkle of your lovely eyes.
He's already given her rings.
This is real? Where did you get the money for this?
From my stay-away fund.
School assignment. It's pretend. We're not married. We're not engaged. We're not even dating, and we never will be.
But I thought you'd
What I like is for you to leave me alone.
And I'm just saying again, isn't this interesting? Of all the stuff that Stephen Lord, he could have took her back to, you know, when they went to the prom, when they danced, you know, when she was supposed to dance with Ted, but he brings her back to this moment. Just think about that. Versus Stefan got her being a princess, and it's not realistic. It's not reality. Steve has Laura. He's presenting to Laura reality. Okay.
Laura, I know I'm not worthy of you, but I just can't help loving you.
Yeah.
It's like wanting to touch a star. You know you'll never reach it, but you've just got to keep trying.
Gotta keep trying. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Now they both crying.
Why do you always say things like that?
Now they both cry. Now they're both crying. Oh, this is so emotional.
These last 2 weeks have been wonderful for me. It's the closest I'll ever get to marrying you. That's why I wanted you to have this. I kept this ring in hopes that one day you would accept it. Now I know I'm not worthy of you.
On bended knee. He on his boys to men right now.
But I love you more now than I did then. Laura Lee Winslow,
Laura Lee.
will you marry me?
Laura Lee Winslow. She just getting rings presented to sort of bow. Just another one. Boom.
Oh my God.
Hey, what's going on out here?
Oh.
Steve?
Stefan, you messing up
Well,
stuff.
what are you doing here?
Right.
I just proposed to Laura.
I just proposed to her. What?
What this means right now, she got 2 rings. That's all that means right now. She got 2 rings.
Who do you choose?
Look, I really have to think about this.
Yeah. Yeah, you take that and you take that.
What it should be. Like, because the truth of the matter is, do not get married if you're not ready to die. I heard somebody say it like this. I think it was Levi Lusko. I saw it. It was so good. He said, how do you know it's the right person that you're supposed to marry? He said, you choose somebody that you're willing to suffer with. Because that's what marriage is. You can't hide nothing. You can lie to your coworkers and say you brush your teeth. She saw you. You can...
Right.
Stefan is handsome and sophisticated.
Yes, he's a top model and makes a lot of money.
Stefan would make a great husband. Any girl would be lucky to have him.
And look, I don't even mean to go here, but they just proved the points of he's a model and makes lots of money. That's why you should be with him, Lord, because he's a model and he makes lots of money. There's no mention of how much he loves her or anything like that. Okay, let's keep going.
And then there's Steve. Laura, what do you love about Steve?
Yeah, because that's really what matters.
Well, he's sweet and he's gentle. And he makes me laugh. And he's really smart. And you know, one day I think one of his crazy inventions might change the world.
You know what I love again about that? You know, having her, give out some of her heart or some of her thoughts. They ask her about Steve. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was interesting because parents tend to do this. I love my parents. Mom, I love you. Dad, I love you. But parents tend to do this, right? They tend to have their own opinion and perspective and all that and really don't even ask you. They just tell you, right? She said anybody would be lucky to have Stefan. They didn't even ask Laura what she loved about Stefan. They asked Laura what she loved about Steve. Maybe insinuating it's the obvious with Stefan. But if it was that obvious, she would not be in this turmoil that she's kind of in. And really the turmoil, let me just say this real quick. The turmoil that Laura's in right now is everything that she thought she wanted was in Stefan. But who her heart wants is Steve. You know, the Bible says, you know, when I try to do good, evil is always present, huh? That's kind of what's going on.
Mom, what made you say yes to Dad?
Well, that's easy.
Is it?
I loved him with all my heart. And I felt I couldn't live without him.
Clearer, your decisions become easier. When your values become clearer, your decisions become easier. Because your values give you a revelation of who you are, but also who you not. And when you know who you are and who you not, you know who fit in your life and who don't. You able to say, this not a bad person, but it's bad for me.
Steve, but how can you just leave? You told me you love me.
You did.
I do love you. I adore you.
Yeah, that's true.
I worship the rain, waters the grass that grows on the ground you walk on.
As smooth as Stefan and cool as he was supposed to be. Did you just hear that line Steve just threw on Laura? Something about the rain falls and it drips and you walk. I don't know what it was. Okay, but
I worship the rain, waters the grass that grows on the ground you walk on.
yeah, so we had to bring it back. He said, I worship the ground you walk on, basically, with some other beautiful things in between. Okay, and my question is, has Stefan ever said anything this deep? Smooth? Okay, but has he ever said anything this deep?
Wait, you can't just leave.
Why not?
Because I can't imagine my life without you.
She can't imagine
What are you
nothing.
trying to say?
Well, I'm saying that I love you and I want to marry you.
So, guys, you know, I mean, we can have our picks of who we think Laura's supposed to be with, but she already picked, okay? Everybody's trying to sell her on Stefan. Everybody. Nobody picked Steve but her heart. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? That is a lesson. Sometimes only you know, despite all the people that are around you that love you, sometimes you're the only one that really knows you and the Lord. You should be sick of you, Steve.
You do?
Yes.
Yes. True love wins again. True love wins again.
God is not just the God that arranges entrances. God is also the God that orchestrates endings, entrances into new seasons must be preceded by exits from old ones. If I want to step into something new, I need to be willing to step out of something old.
I can't keep saying, I know I do it, but I'm just like, every time I am so amazed at this scene. You see Steve on his shed so many tears. You see the little tear. I'm like, Jaleel, you did your thing on this one right here. You got the tear drop coming down. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we see what it is. We see who is in, you know, whose arms she's in right now, which is Steve's. You know, Stefan, he made a good run of it, you know, for a time being. But, you know, it was always Steve and Laura, you know, and you're always happy when destiny, you know, kind of wins out. You know, Stefan was always kind of a fantasy for Laura, you know, and Laura just had to come in between recognizing what she wanted. Did she want a fantasy or did she want something real that may not be as glamorous, you know? And she picked the real, okay? Don't get more realer than Steve Urkel. You know what I'm saying? That's a lesson to us right there. Love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.